Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 137 of Factorio with Angels and Bob's Mods, where we are working on cobalt steel, which requires some weird stuff like rubite crystals, which we have had a lot of fun with because those require silver ore and nitric acid and all sorts of stuff for the silver ore itself. But we are getting quite a bit closer. I just wanted to add some more robots to this logistic system and then found out that we are not making any robots currently because we are not producing steel bearings up here anymore. So let's go and fix that first of all, and then we can come back and work on the next thing. We just started producing the catalysts for this. And with those we can make our nitric acid, I guess. Well, let's focus on this first. We probably have some waiting time after starting bearing production again. Is one set enough? We need balls, and we need the bearing itself. We learn. Oh, yeah, of course, we blocked this so we could get rid of all our steel production up here, and then we ran out, I guess. So that's another fix right there. Good thing we have some steel balls in storage. We should be using those first anyway. Let's just speed that up a little bit. Can we make tier 2 or faster inserters? I mean, we don't have bronze yet. So that, I guess, could be the next thing we shall work on. At least now we should stop production of some robots, which should be put into a train. Good. Yeah, this just needs to run for a while. How many of these are we making per second? 24. And we need more than 24 per second here, so when we have actually emptied our storage, maybe we should make another ball factory. And these are the last balls, I guess. Or did we have some down here? Yes, okay. Are those the last ones then? Nope. Always more balls. 1300 here, okay. Well, they do have quite large stacks, so I guess that makes sense. 500 in each. Are we still just needing more? No, we actually have enough bearings for this. So we're just making on the production of these. And that's okay. That shall catch up in time. This is all working, good. We have steel coming in, steel is being used. We have robots coming in. Robots will be input if I put this to manual. And we actually have another 100 to put into our system down here. Let's just start with that. It will be a while until we can get another 100, I guess. Was that everything we needed to do before starting production? I think so. Whoops, don't want the 5, want the 50. And get those in, if I can find them. They're there. We actually have some relaxing now, but that's probably only until we start more production. So we have the catalysts. What's next? Let's pin this. The catalyst should be brought over here, right? Green catalyst to there. Red catalyst to there. Then we output the empty ones that should then be brought back over. Good. First step, second step, third step, and fourth step. Shouldn't this be... Well, I guess this icon is always 3 lines and there's only 2 atoms in this molecule. So we have to look down here. It's just that these 2 are actually identical except for this small part where there's 2 oxygen atoms in there and only 1 over here. So monoxide and dioxide. And then other stuff. So we are producing and we are full. And we're burning extra hydrogen here, that's good. We are getting the nitric acid in there now. Are we out of leaching plants? No. I'm out of nanobots. I guess I have removed nanobot production, or maybe we are not requesting them. We are requesting them. Okay. Can I handcraft those? I can. Let's get that going. And power. And recipe. Chunks incoming. I hope. We might actually be using all of our chunks currently. We are. So maybe we should scale up some of the chunking. At least we should at some point. But for now, this shall work. Just for a little bit. And we shall extend this. So this is being brought to some sorting of the cobalt. Good. So we are now producing cobalt. This is done. For now, at least. So remove that. And it's time to smelt. This is done, this is done. Let's just keep it in here, I guess. Is it worth it to do more stuff with this. We need limestone for that. I don't think I want to do any of that stuff. So just this. Mix some carbon in. Can do. Smelt the blue stuff. Let's just request a little bit extra goods as we need it for fuel as well. And I guess duplicate it. Why didn't we pin this? And remove that. Okay. Then we need to smelt and cast. We can't make cobalt steel sheet coil, right? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. And I don't think we will be able to at any point, right? Let's just check. No, wait, that's not the thing. This is what I want. Only interplate. Okay. Oops. And I guess we should just do that right here then. Molten. No, we don't want molten cobalt. Why can I make molten cobalt? I can make cobalt sheet coil at some point. So with cobalt, I can turn these into cobalt plate, right? And then I can mix that with iron. What? I thought this was a Bob's recipe, but I guess I was wrong. Well, I'm not gonna worry about this. It is only used for the same thing, with even more processing. And I think it's actually not as efficient as this. At least I would guess that the metallurgy stuff is the most efficient. So this is what we do. Yep. We shall just smelt cobalt steel then. Yes, please. Do we have a blueprint? Yes. Now we need a lot of steel for this, so maybe we should up our steel ingot production. Which requires us to up our iron ingot production. How many iron ingots goes in? 24 every 4 seconds. This can produce 24 every 4 seconds. So we just need more of this to just run our current steel production. If we then do this, we can add one more steel if we do not use our iron ingots for anything else. Wait, this is also steel? No, this is silicon. Those look almost identical. I guess this is a little bit more white, this is a little bit more warm. Beigey. I don't know if we use the iron ingots for anything else though. It seems like they're all just going in this direction. So I guess we can add one more of these. And everything else is okay. We should probably run this again. Now we don't have enough iron ore anymore, that makes sense. So let's sort for more of that. And from now on we shall just make a new line of sorting, because I don't want this to be any wider, longer. What does it take to sort for iron? It's just saphirite and gibolite, right? Yes. So we might need more crushing of this stuff. But let's wait to see for a bit. Okay, so now we have a little bit more steel. Close that and repin it. Thank you. Looks like one of these should be enough. And then 5 of these. Let's request the stuff. Yes, we're low on steel, I understand. And then some casting machines. These. Do we need any solid input? No. I'm just gonna leave the chests low. Oh, am I? That's just... I need to let it run for a little bit anyway. So still needing more steel. Steel still needs more iron. Iron still needs more iron ore. And we don't have large deliveries of that yet. But we are actually full over here. Maybe we need to allow a little bit more from some of these to be stored. Or maybe we need more robots, because they are now all working again. Okay. How far are we from the next tier of robots? Where are the logistic robots? Never mind, we just need this, which requires another type of logistic science. Okay. This. We might be able to make this express transport build, express filter inserter. Cobalt. Bronze. I need bronze first then. I think we were smelting small amounts of bronze up here, but I think that has not been running for a while. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was just brass. Oh well, we shall make bronze next, I guess. To get a little bit closer to the next science type. Of course, we've also stopped the production of this, even though we can make it. This just helps us greatly also with robot speed and stuff. So we can make express transport belts once we get bronze. We have brass for the chests. Express filter inserters. Also stuff that we have except for this, which is bronze, which we will make. Good. And then last, flying robot frames. We're already producing those. Okay. Let's put... Wait. For some reason I thought it said Invar, but I guess I was just thinking that and then getting confused by my own thoughts. I think we shall just have 2 trains for this cobalt steel for now at least. Again, we are not producing that large amount, so dedicating full trains to it seems weird. Let's go sure for a full wagon. And then we are done with this. This is done. Good, so next thing is bronze. Of course we need a depot for this stuff up here. Let's go up and make that. But let's name this station first. Also, let's name this sodium hydroxide. Yes. Cobalt steel. And again, this will be mixed with another resource, so for now we also set the waiting condition. How is this going with waiting? We are low on everything, that's okay, as long as we get a little bit up. We're not really using any of the Invar yet, and we apparently have enough of the brass, so that's all good. So let's go make a depot for the cobalt. Or we could just start making bronze as well right now, because it seems like we need the bronze before we can actually do much with the cobalt. Or am I wrong? Can we make armor? Invar and cobalt steel? Yes, we can. What's the grid size in this? Or does it not have a grid? Why not? Let's just have a look at this. Whoops. No, there's no grid in this, okay. So I guess it's just very armored, I guess. So I've been going in that direction without a reason. I guess this actually defends against a lot of the barb spiders. But other than that, it's really not useful when you want a grid, equipment grid. Armor. Does this have a grid? It doesn't say, so it probably doesn't. We need armor crafting. No, power armor, sorry. And we need electronic logic boards for that. And they require gold, don't they? Gold plate. Maybe we can actually just start producing these. And get this. Maybe I've just been wasting my time trying to get other stuff, because we can also do all of the research for this. Let's start working towards that, and then have a look at the jet. We need titanium for this or something, right? Because low density structure. Titanium is. So why? Well, we do need the cobalt for stuff like inserters and belt, I guess. But let's actually grab some bronze as well. So let's make a pipeline for this. Let's just make the full thing. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Bronze plate. We do not want to make bronze coil, right? Sheet coil. Is it at all possible at all? I don't know. Let's not worry about it then. Copper and tin, copper nickel tin, copper tin zinc. Same amounts of copper, lower amounts of other stuff. This gives us 240, 360, 360. So it seems like it's just 10 times the amount of ingots we input. So they're all equally efficient in ingot to molten stuff. I don't know if we would rather spend more tin, zinc, or... Well, this will actually use more copper than the other two. And I don't want to use too much of any one resource, because that means we need to scale it up heavily. So I think we will use one of these. Let's just pick the first one. This we all have. So we can just start smelting this and casting it. Easy peasy. Why haven't we done this earlier? Because I have been lazy and scared and stuff. This. Bronze. Please. Can we just move these down, please? Stuff is being delivered. Robots are still not enough. Did we already put in all of our robots except 5? I think so. Yes. We have more back at base, of course, but for now we shall have to live with this amount. This is melting. If we want, say, 5 of these, we just need 1 and 5, as with so many other things. Good. We don't need a solid input for this, right? Nope. And we are producing. I've been waiting or holding off on this for way too long. I guess I didn't really know what I needed it for, and I think when we were up here I didn't want to design something with several types of ingots before we had a better setup for it. Which makes sense, but it would have been easy to just make a little bit. Work towards this stuff. Good, we can request this to our train, and then we can go. Request bronze 1600. Good. Let's ask this to go home. Because then I will just take this train. As soon as we get a little bit more bronze, I guess. I would like a couple of hundred just so we can get stuff going. But we're waiting for more robots to pick stuff up for that. Okay. I already forgot what we needed for the next tier of robots. Oh, it was the science. And we needed bronze for that. Okay, that makes sense. So when we actually get a lot of this stuff up, I guess it's time for us to actually spend time in our production base again. Because now we're actually able to advance for the first time in like 50 or maybe even 100 episodes. Nah, it was more than 36 episodes to do this, I think. But 75 or something like that. Whoops. How much do we have? 500? 600? Let's go with this. Ooh. Oh god dang it, I forgot to put it to manual. Come back. Are we out of rail? Yes. We are apparently not... Oh wait, we are producing some rail, maybe not a lot. Go to... well, we need to name this. Production... What do we have in the front wagon? Let's just name it after that. So that would be the... That should be the bronze, right? Production... bronze. Empty. Go. All time passed. 2 minutes. Oh, we named this after the rear wagon, but whatever. Let's actually limit these warehouses a bit. That's 2 wagons. It's mainly because of this. I don't want too much aluminum lying around. And I would rather not produce too much, if anything, from the multi-processing, because that will slow down the things that we actually need more of. Okay, I think we are ready to start producing some science and stuff now. That seems to be the next order of business to actually advance. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.